Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Aaren, I put out new videos every now and then, whenever I can, which is nice. And if you would like to see more from me, please hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and subscribe, please. That would be really helpful if you did. Please. Anyway, tonight I'm doing the Elf the musical tonight. I am very intrigued about this. I don't know what to expect from it. It's the UK Arena tour, which I'm a bit keen with, as it's in an arena and it's not in a theatre. I really wanted to see it in the West End a few years ago, but I wasn't really willing to pay the prices of the show in the West End, as they were wanting like £80 for top price seats each, which I thought was ridiculous. I know that's like the average price you pay for a West End show anyway, but like, I wouldn't even pay that much. I mean, Will Ferrell wasn't even in it. I know top prices for Elf in the West End were like 200 quid, which was crazy. And I gave that turn on Elf a miss. And the nicest thing is now, it's in Cardiff, which is a lot closer to me. And I feel festive today. I've got my Christmas jumper on from a Disney store. I love it. Yeah, so I'm going to see Elf tonight. I've got work to do to work now. I am finishing at 2 o'clock today, which is really nice, and then I'm going straight from work to Cardiff with my mum. My mum's coming, she's looking forward to it as well. She's always wanted to see Elf, and I love the film with Will Ferrell. I really do hope some of my favourite bits aren't cut from it. I'm intrigued to see how they're going to do all the New York bits and stuff. I'm very intrigued by it, because I don't know what to expect from this show. I don't know what they've cut, I don't know what they've made to make it work on stage. I'm just really excited, and apparently it's going to be an arena spectacular as well. So whatever that means, I do not know. I'm very excited for the show. Let's go see Elf, and I shall see you guys in a minute. Hey guys, I'm back at the Millennium. I am not seeing Matilda tonight. I am going again in 2 weeks' time with my auntie. I finished work. I've had a really nice day. It was nice and Christmassy. We are going to see Elf tonight. We are in quite a rush because the show actually starts at 7 and we got an hour, half an hour. Let's hope we make it, because I'm not too sure what the traffic's going to be like tonight. Just made it with only a few minutes to spare. I'm looking for my mum now. She's gone to get some food for my program, which I'm really happy about. Sorry. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm really interested to see what they do with it. Sorry, you said. Yeah, I'm interested to see what they do with it. I don't know what it's going to be like. I love the film. It's amazing. I'm really intrigued, and I shall see you guys in the theatre, or the most point as it's called. I want you to clap your hands. I'm back in my room now, and I just wanted to say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, because last night I finally saw Elf the musical. I've been wanting to see the show for a very, very long time. I really wanted to see it in the West End, but the ticket prices were ridiculous. So when I found out it was coming to Cardiff, I booked my ticket straight away. And I'm so happy I did, because it was Sparkle Jolly, Twinkle Jingly. It was fantastic, absolutely brilliant. I do have a few... There's some bits I really want to talk about to you guys that really bummed me with the show. I loved it, and there were some flaws with it as well, which it is not fun to say, but someone's got to say them right. There were just some parts, I'm going to get the bad stuff out of the way first, there were just some parts I felt didn't really work with it being an arena tour, because in case none of you knew, Elf is on an arena tour. It's not in a theatre, it's at UK arenas, which I find a bit weird. When I first found out it was going to the Motorpoint, I was like, why is it going why is it going to the Motorpoint when you could just easily fill it at the Wales Millennium Centre as your Christmas show? Then voila, you're sold out throughout all of December and January. I just found it weird to put it in the Motorpoint, but oh well, I guess that's the only time they had it on their list to going to the motorpoint, I do not know, but to have an arena spectacular of a musical was really, really intriguing, because I didn't know what they were going to do with it, and I loved the film with Will Ferrell. Nothing can beat it in my opinion. Will Ferrell will always be Buddy the Elf to me, but the guy who played Buddy, Tam Ryan I think his name is, Tam Ryan, he was absolutely fantastic. I adored him as Buddy. He was so funny. In some scenes he did look like Will Ferrell, if I'm being honest with you guys. I just adored him. He was fantastic. And I would love if SpongeBob the musical, yes, it is a SpongeBob musical. I'll leave the links for the songs down below. If that comes to London, I think Tam Ryan would be an amazing SpongeBob SquarePants. If SpongeBob comes to London, please have Tam Ryan as SpongeBob. He would be brilliant. He's funny, his acting choices are amazing, his voice is fantastic, he's got it all, he's absolutely brilliant as Buddy the Elf. I really liked how there were bits where he was doing for the audience and everything, and he was like stealing people's food and stuff, and I found that really funny. I found that so hilarious, I loved it. And as I said, the arena thing, it worked and it didn't work. It really, to me, it was a mixture. It was Marmite to me, it really was. I felt like it would have been a lot better in a smaller, in a West End theatre, or at the Wales Millennium Centre. I feel like the atmosphere at the Wales Millennium Centre would have been a lot more exciting. I just felt like everyone was squished in the motorpoint. I also felt like the seats weren't that comfortable. I had a bit of a bad back throughout the whole show, which was not fun, unfortunately. But when the shows, before you went in, there were already performers out, like New York Police, which I thought was really cool. And also some of the elves were out as well, which I thought was really suited the show 100%. And it was called Elf, obviously. And the cast were brilliant, but it just, I felt like it didn't suit an arena, this spectacular thing they're trying to do every year now. Elf just didn't suit it, it really didn't. But apart from that, the show was fantastic. I loved the songs. They were so Sparkle Jolly Twinkle Jingly, which is one of the songs in the show that was really catchy. I downloaded the whole soundtrack onto my iPod then, and I think that's going to be on loop now for the rest of the holidays. As I said, there were bits with acrobats and everything. There was a guy on stilts. Let me tell you, my heart was literally pounding for him. I love stuff like that when people are on stilts and on a wire and stuff doing tricks, but literally my heart pounds for them. I worry in case anything does happen, if that makes sense. I just worry for them, that's all I'm saying. But he was fantastic. He did a really good job at staying still on the stilts when it was his turn. If you guys have seen it, I don't want to do anything away for you, but there's a bit where the man's on stilts and I think that's really cool. And then there were bits where the Santa dudes, before, at the start of that too, they start jumping towards each other. I think that was fun. And then there was one scene, I think it was in that too, there was an acrobat just like jumping over this like rope thing. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm ever so sorry, but I found a trapeze. I thought that was quite cool. And then I loved, there was this one bit I absolutely loved, which was when Buddy was singing Christmas song to Jovi. There were these like performers on stream on the rope fins, if that's how you say it. And they were just swirling around doing their job, which I found was so cool. I've never seen anything like that done before. I just found it so fascinating to watch. I thought it was absolutely breathtaking in some parts, 100%. And then at the end, I want to put this clip in. I did film it. Santa flew over us. Oh my god, guys, it was like Christmas as a child all over again. I loved it. It brought back so many memories, 100%, of me being a child and seeing Elf in the cinema when I was younger, because I still remember that day. And then when at the end of the show, I don't want to ruin it, but I've ruined it already, so why not? Santa comes in, he literally flies in his sleigh. How amazing is that? That is just so cool. Last night I saw Santa fly in his sleigh. That was awesome, the way they did it. I thought it was absolutely breathtaking and magical, 100%. It was just magical, it really was. It was a great show, and the whole cast were absolutely fantastic. But can I just say a massive shout out to Jenny Dale, who was fantastic as Deb, who played Mr. Hobbs' assistant. She was absolutely fantastic. Her voice was brilliant. I loved her as an actress. I cannot wait to see her in other shows. I think I've seen her in a few actually, so I cannot wait to see what she does next. And Hayley Newlands was Emily Hobbs. She was... Right, I liked her. I really did like her. But her voice wasn't as strong as for that boy playing Michael, if I found. I loved the two of them. They were fantastic. But I found her a weak link in the show. I don't want to say anything to be nasty or anything, but I just felt like her voice wasn't that strong enough. But her performance was fantastic anyway, and I really did like her as Emily Hobbs. She was really good. And then Big Mick was Charlie the Elf. He was absolutely brilliant. He narrated the whole story instead of Santa on the cast album. He was absolutely brilliant. And then Barry Hester played Santa, and Mr. Greenway as well. I can't remember who Mr. Greenway was, and I was so sorry. He was absolutely brilliant. He was fantastic as Santa. He looked like Santa, and he was just phenomenal. I really did like him in the show. And I think I've seen him in something before. I cannot remember. And the rest of the cast and ensemble were brilliant. It was quite a small cast actually, which I found quite shocking because I was expecting with Elf there'd be a massive cast, but it wasn't. It was like a really small cast, which I found quite odd, but cool at the same time. And I liked how everyone was playing different roles, which I thought was really amazing, and all the acrobatic performers were absolutely brilliant. I got to put a hand to them guys, because I could not do half of the stuff that they were doing. I mean, they've been brilliant doing all these years of training. They're fantastic, and they were brilliant doing all the jumps and everything. I thought them were very entertaining. And then we had, I can't remember the name of the kid who we had for Michael Hobbs that day, but I have a feeling we saw Joseph Hudson. I think we saw him, but I'm not too sure. Really, I'm not too sure, guys. Well, I think we might have seen Jaden Sleek, and the kid who played Michael on the 14th of December, his voice was absolutely brilliant. I think we're going to be seeing him in a few more West End shows in a few years' time. He was absolutely brilliant in the role of Michael Hobbs. And that is it. That's all I'm going to talk to you guys about. Elf the Musical is on its UK tour till, I think it's till the end of December. I will leave the link down below for tickets so you guys can get some if there are any at all. Thank you guys so much for watching my review on Elf the Musical. Massive thank you for all your lovely comments down on for my last video. I really do appreciate it, guys. You are absolutely fantastic. I love you all. Have a great day, and I shall see you next time. Bye!